Good day, everyone. So, in this task, we are asked to create a campus ID system for a school using inheritance in Python. The purpose is to have a single base profile that contains common information for everyone in campus, like their name and campus ID. Then, each type of campus member, like the student, faculty, or staff, will have its own extra attributes and actions. This way, we can reuse code efficiently and organize our program logically. So, first is we have to create a parent class, create a class called person with name and campus ID as attributes. Include a method introduce that prints the person's basic information. Then the child classes, the student, faculty, staff, and the mini challenge is make a list of mixed objects like student, faculty, staff. Look through the list and call the method introduced for each object. Call the rule-specific method using isInstance to check the type. So the goal is to reuse code from parent class and child classes. Demonstrate that is our relationship. Each child is a person but has extra behavior. So today I will explain my program titled Campus ID System with student, faculty, and staff. So this program demonstrates inheritance in Python. First, I created a parent class called person. So in the person class, I defined the constructor method. So this accepts two attributes, which is the name and the campus ID. And inside the constructor, I stored them using the self name and self.campus ID. I also created a method called introduce that prints the person's name and campus ID. So this is the base class that will be used by the child classes. Next, I created the first child class, which is the student, which inherits from our person class. Since student is a person, I wrote it this way. And inside the constructor, I added an attribute called program. I used a super to reuse the attributes from the parent class instead of rewriting them. Then I created a method called enroll, which prints that the student enrolled in a subject. After that, I created a faculty class. Faculty also inherits from person. It has an extra attribute called department. I again use this super init to reuse the name and the campus ID. Then I created a method called teach, so which prints that the faculty is teaching subject. Next is the staff class. Staff also inherits from person. It has an additional attribute called office. I reuse the parent constructor using super. Then I created a method called process request, which prints that the staff process a request. After creating the classes, I created the three objects, which is the one student 1, faculty 1, and staff 1. Then I stored them inside a list called people. I used a for loop to go through each object in the list. So inside the loop, first I call the introduce method for all the objects. This works because all child classes inherit this method from the person class. Then I use if instance if is instance to check the type of each object. If the object is a student, it calls enroll. If it is a faculty, it calls teach. And if it's a staff, it calls process request. Finally, I printed a separator for a clean output. So if we try to run our program, this will be the result. So in conclusion, these programs demonstrate inheritance because the attributes name and the campus ID and the method introduced were reused from the parent class person. The child classes inherited these properties using the super init. This avoids repeating code and shows that it's a relationship, like student is a person, faculty is a person, staff is a person. And that's all for today. Thank you.